Hey guys, Gary J here. Today we're working on the 2005 GMC. Add a new little gadget here to it. This goes below your tailgate all the way across. It's 60 inches long. So it goes all the way across your tailgate at the bottom when you open your tailgate down. And when you put on your left blinker light, one whole half of that strip blinks for the left signal, which is nice. And you put on your right blinker light, the whole right side blinks across this strip for your right blinker. And this one has a running light when you have your lights on, so it stays on for running lights too. And also it's got a backup light built into this too, so all the way across your tailgate you're going to have that light up for a backup light, which gives you a lot better viewing when you're backing up. I think this was about maybe $40, $42 on Amazon. I'll give you the exact price. They make a lot of different types of these. Some of these don't have backup lights. Some of these don't have, not made to have running lights where they stay on when your headlights are on and stuff like that, at night. So you want to make sure you get the right one. I'll leave a description of this one in the description box below the video here. But it's real easy to put on because you've got this red 3M tape, so you basically just take that red tape off and make sure you put it on right, because once this stuff sticks, it's hard to get off. You can pull it off, but it's difficult. And this particular one got a little fuse here, which that's good. But this is a plug and play. It comes with the 4-pin right here. So all you have to do is plug this into your 4-pin on the back of your truck outlet. And this truck has a 7-pin, but I have an adapter for it. It costs about $12 that turns it into a 4-pin, so I can pull the trailers I have. So just plug this in there, and automatically your signal lights and your running lights should work. Now, I'm not 100% sure if the backup lights will work off this 4-pin. It might, but we'll check that. Now, to make this job a little bit easier on the 2005 GMC, I don't know about the others, but I took the tailgate off. That gives me access down here to put this strip. It's a lot easier to put this strip. Plus, I need to clean that, and I cleaned it with acetone. And it had a few screws in it. I had to take those out. It even cut a couple of those screws. So, taking the tailgate off of one of these is real easy. You can let the tailgate partially down, and on the tailgate, which this is the tailgate, they have this piece right here. On taking the tailgate off the 2005 GMC, it's real easy. Even a child can do it. And what's holding your tailgate on, the big part of it is this cable right here. Now this cable right here has a piece right here that flips up. The tailgate's it's horizontal with the ground. You're gonna have to raise it up to get the tension out of this right here, get some slack in it, and just raise this up right here and slide your cable forward, and it's got a big enough hole that it will come over the bolt right here. Okay, you do that. I raised it up right here. All I did was raise that up, and you see the hole right here, and that releases that cable. And you come over here, do the same thing with this one. Now after you do that, I'm just going to put this back. I'm going to put it back on. See, when you get ready to put it back on. When you take both of these cables off, then you can take this off. And when you get ready to take this off, you're going to tilt it up to about a 1 o'clock position here, you'll know. The other side you don't have to worry about, but you better be holding this tailgate when you pull it, okay? Because what it's going to do is lift straight up toward me once you get in the right position, and it easily comes right off. But it's a little heavy. I say 45 pounds maybe for the tailgate or something like that. It's not bad, but I mean, it's kind of bulky, you know, so you got to make sure that you're holding on to it. You don't want to drop the tailgate and skin up the finish on it. So if you got two people to help you, that's good. So again, just tilt this about 1 o'clock position and start pulling up on it. Pull straight up on the passenger side and keep pressure against the driver's side. But once this comes loose on the passenger side of the truck, then all you have to do is pull it about 2 inches toward you, and it will disengage from the other end really easy. Okay, so that's all you have to do to take this thing off. Putting it back on, you just make sure that when you stick the tailgate back on, that this piece right here slides over this piece, and this will hold it no matter what position you have your tailgate. That'll hold it as long as you keep pressure on it this way, and then tilt your other end up again like that 1 o'clock position, and you just kind of feel for it. It only takes a few seconds to get it just at the right angle to slide on. Real simple to take tailgate off of these. So now we're going to line up our strip and make sure that looks right, okay? Okay, we lay our strip down. Just give you an idea. Strips come in different lengths. You have to measure it, your tailgate from one end to the other. This one is a 60-inch strip. And all the way down here. And again, if I have my right signal light on, this side right here should light up from the right signal light. The whole tape right here, and it's bright because it's LED. Left signal light should light up all the way across here. And then the running light should run all the time. And then the backup light should light up all the way back here, letting you see better when you're backing up than just using your small backup lights here. I'm all about visibility. Anything that helps prevent you from being hit by another vehicle, or letting others know that you're turning. To me, that's what you want. So we just peel that tape off. We have to get it straight. And I put a couple of marks right here with a black magic marker of where I want this strip to go. And you have to line it up pretty well when you do that. So hopefully we get it on straight. And before you do that, you want to test the strip before you put it on. So I'm going to plug it up to this 4-pin plug right here and check it and make sure that I've got it right. And I've seen some of these right here end up on the opposite side on the 4-pin, and then you got to run it all the way back here. So I guess either way is about the same. It's a little bit closer, and this is where we'll be running here. I'll have to put the adapter in there. And then later, if you want to, you can just hardwire it in there. Okay guys, this is our adapter here. It plugs into your 7 flat pin. Costs about $12. You buy them for about $12 to $15, and they work real well. Okay guys, I got it plugged up. It's got its pipe holding it down so it'll stay straight. I'm underneath the carport, so it's dark, and so my running lights are on, and so are these lights. Probably hard for you to see that, but the running lights are on all the way across here, and we check our blinker light. Okay, our blinker light here, the right one, we see the bar lights up all the way across just on one side. And on our left blinker light, driver's blinker light, the bar blinks all the way across on that half. You see it's not blinking here, it's just blinking on that. Running lights are still on. Okay, so that's really bright. You can't see it on this camera, I don't think, but that's really bright. Okay guys, we got 2 screws here, one here and one here. Take those 2 out. Grab your light panel here, and you have access to your tail light. The one we want is this one, right? So that would be the bottom one. So that wire, that red wire, we just have to tie it into the positive side of this bottom one. And you have to find the bottom one that's hot. And it's probably, what do you think? It's probably the green one. Anyway, we tie it into that, and that way when you put it in reverse, the reverse light will come on the strip down here. Okay. So it's pretty easy to get into this, right? So can't complain about that a bit. Takes 30 seconds to take this light off right here. Okay. And again, it's only got 1, 2 screws holding it. Okay guys, one thing to note now on these LED strips that go across there. One, make sure you measure to get the right length. This one is 60 inches long. Some of them are like 48 inches. So make sure you get the right length. Measure it first. 2, they make a lot of different LED backup light, well, tail light strips. They're making a lot of LED tail light strips. Some of those people are disappointed in because when they buy them, they only have the right and left blinker light built into them. That's all they have. They don't have a running light. They don't have a backup light running or a brake light. They just have right and left turn signal. Some may have a right and left turn signal and a running light, but they don't have the brake light or the reverse light. So make sure when you buy it, it has all of those things. Right and left blinker light, reverse light, brake light, and running light. And this one cost me about $36, $37, I think. And shipping and handling was probably about $7, $8. And these are really nice to have just because, one, that reverse light, it's a lot brighter than these little tiny lights right here, little white light. This right here will really light up real well. And the brake lights actually help a lot too. And the blinker lights help too. I mean, You really want people's attention when you're driving today, the way people are. So I'm all about safety, and this is a great safety device for like $40. Takes about 30 minutes to put this on. Another thing was on the reverse lights, it came with a wire. I had an extra red wire. That extra red wire, I hooked it to the white light here. Remember, I had two screws right here. Take those two out, and that light will come out with just taking those two screws out. And on the backup light, the white light right here, that white light, it has two wires. One is black and one is green. I looked it up. I Googled it. The green wire is the positive wire. You want to tie that red wire into that positive wire. Tie the red wire into the green wire. The black wire is the ground. So that's how you do that. And you can run that red wire underneath here, and there's an opening that goes right up into this chamber here where the light is. So it's real easy to do. Now, if you know what you're doing here, it takes you about 30 minutes for me to do it, because I took the tailgate off, remember, and that takes about 2 minutes to take the tailgate off the 2005 GMC, and those similar to this. In about 2 minutes to put it back on. So it's just real easy to take off. That way you can get to that and clean that area real good. Make sure you clean it real good before you put this LED strip on with the 3M tape. And once you get the LED strip on, make sure you push down on it real firm and go all the way the length of it back and forth 3 or 4 times to make sure it's sticky. Now, I've had this LED strip for 2 or 3 weeks, but it's been cold. And you really don't want to put it on when it's too cold. Today was really a nice day, so it was warm enough to put that on and not have to worry about it. It does come with some plastic clamps you can put on there too to help hold that on. And I may put that on later, a couple of those plastic clamps there. But hope this helps if you want to play with these LED strip tailgate lights, because they're really functional in the sense of people can see you, I think, a lot better too with that, instead of just these two lights on the side right here, the regular tail lights. Thanks for watching, guys. Gary J.